Disclaimer: we are not associated, nor are we actually the real presidents. This is a world of parody with no political views attached. We are AI used strictly for entertainment.
So then, who's ready to rock around the clock tonight?
Hell yeah, Ben. Glad you could finally make it for a session.
Wait, we're playing the original Flash release? Not the remaster or even the fancy pack?
Nope, I had this version on standby, but we can do the remaster too one day.
Maybe also one day. We can get some controllers and do Super or just the Fancy Pants adventure. There's a mod pack for Super that adds a whole bunch of random and cool stuff in there.
Works for me, but before all that, let's see how this one goes, yeah? Also gotta say, Don, when you showed us Ben that first night we all just played Under Night, I nearly lost it at how well a single man can do such a good Japanese Carl Wheezer impression.
I didn't even know he had that power either, Joe. That and Obama just saying the cheese shall stand alone in Meatwad's voice was some of the best chuckles I've had in a bit.
Speaking of which, y'all ever think about doing a Sam and Max game for your channel?
A few point and clicks have come to mind, but the problem is the amount of time that would take and knowing where to go.
We could try doing post-commentary. Works for RPGs and allows me to cut the problems out, and then we start talking over it.
If anyone wants us to play Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people on this channel, or the Henry Stickmin games, let us know.
One day I'll play the other Fancy Pants games, but I won't 100% them most likely. Those micro trials, and especially those shell golf games, are a massive pain.
It's nice that it works off your speed, but it's so unpredictable you just get annoyed after a few minutes of trying.
You guys ever think about the fact that there's only really 3 power-ups in the entire Fancy series?
Not counting all the extra moves from Super. I guess so. You have the wall jump, the pencil, which is your main weapon, and then the pen, which breaks the paper-thin law of time and space for this world.
Kind of makes me wonder why we get the power up here since you really never use it. Why not unlock it into itself?
The world may never know, but how much ink would a person have for this to be possible?
You ever think instead of ink, this could have been white out and the platforms and things get erased as you go on?
I mean, that was the entire point of Fancy Pants Remastered, wasn't it?
Now that I'm thinking about it, there was a version where you play as the sister with a cat grappling hook, right?
The Cutie Pants Adventure, I couldn't find that version anywhere, but one day if I ever find it, I could play that.
Wait, Joe, did Obama ever tell you what game he was going to pick for your rivals match?
Rivals match? I don't remember this, but if he was meant to pick a game for me, all right, sure.
No clue what Don's on about, but all right. I think I have a game in mind for him. I'll see if it works.
A game I had in mind was River City Ransom. Either the original or Underground, honestly, don't mind either.
That would be kind of cool to play the first game, though. That gives me an idea for a game to play. There was this old Japanese fighting fan game with River City characters in them. I managed to get it working, so we can try that out soon.
Oh, Eketsuderantu, right?
Don't know how to say it, but yeah, that's it. Come to think of it, George, you haven't gotten your game yet, so I suppose you could play that for us later.
Sweet lord, Obama. I don't mind playing a game around here. Think Trump and I are the only ones who haven't done one yet.
Oh yeah, I haven't yet. I guess I can do River City whenever I get the chance. Though that's gonna be post-commentary because I'm gonna need a guide.
Makes sense, I'll scout around and send you a good one if I can, Don. I'd help, but I haven't played and wouldn't want to get in the way.
Thanks, and don't worry, Ben, I'm sure you wouldn't get in the way. Though the version I'm gonna play doesn't have multiplayer, sadly.
Oh, you're thinking about playing EX? I did kind of wonder why there is no multiplayer on a GBA game.
Limitations, if I had to guess. However, I want to make a list now of games we're all Let's Playing for the channel. I think I'll take something short like Mega Man X. I want to start at 5, but suppose doing 1 won't hurt.
Well, I sort of wanted to do No More Heroes if that's all right with you lads. Wii or PS3 can be decided in a poll.
I'm not sure what mine will be yet, but however, for the sake of editing for Bush, how about we RPG style this and have only 3 or 4 for each series?
Oh, the person playing the game is like the leader, so they can't be swapped out. Well, if the others swap out either, that is...
All right. Well, we should be coming up to the boss soonish. So let's talk a bit more about Fancy Pants. It's kind of cool to me that we have a character that is literally defined by his pants and somewhat his hair.
I mean, when you think about it, everyone else in this world has a very different style to them. Which kind of makes you wonder how these two came to be.
Maybe a mystery that can be answered in Chapter 2 of Super. Whenever that may be.
To think we got 3 chapters of Deltarune before Chapter 2 of Super. That's crazy.
I mean, we did get the Classic 3 remade for the second time, but still, at least they survived the death of Flash.
I guess that's not a terrible silver lining, but the Papa's games are also making it out the hood with Steam releases, which is pretty cool.
Why, how, and who put a giant sign saying, "Beware, angry penguin," like he couldn't have done it? No wonder he's angry.
That, and we woke him up by jumping on him. Actually, what is our beef with this guy?
You know what, Joe? I'm not really sure, but maybe we can wonder another time. This is coming to a close soon.
He's right. Well, maybe one day in the future we can make another one of these out of Fancy Pants or another Flash game.
That works. Nice to have you along, Ben. Here's to more in the future. You all take care of yourselves now.